All right, thank you for your hard work on the change proposal. It's incredible what can happen if you put your heads together, put a plan in place, and really go after it. The difference between people that change the world and those that don't are the willingness to not stop when people tell you it can't be done. That's it. The person who doesn't let go and keeps pushing eventually changes the world around them. That's kind of where their last project is going to go. I realize that we're not a huge amount of time into this unit. This project's going to take you some time. You don't realize it, but you have actually been building your team together so that you can function as a communication team. And that's what I want you to do for your capstone project for this unit. This is going to take you the remainder of the unit, and the success of this project entirely depends on your level of effort and commitment and passion. So I'm expecting to see some incredible things. I've told you before, purpose of communication is to influence the world around us. And you experience that with the change proposal. Now I want you to view yourself as a marketing team. Imagine that this is some kind of a company. Your job is to do the marketing. Think about our school, think about the junior high, and just think about what it's like when you walk around the halls, maybe during lunchtime, in your classroom, just all the time when you're in the junior high. What's it like? How do people act? What is the behavior like? What's the attitude like in the school, generally speaking? Your job is to identify something that you would like to see change in behavior or attitude of the students in the junior high. So maybe you identify, here's the way to think of it. If you say to yourself, our school would be better if only the students blank, right? So maybe it's, our school would be better if only the students got off their phones and participated in the world around them. Our school would be better if only the students would be positive instead of negative. Our school would be better if only the students stopped bullying, or if only the students were more kind to the people around them, or if only the students would smile, whatever. Brainstorm as a group. Come up with a behavior or an attitude that you would like to see changed in the junior high. For the remainder of this unit, of this 3-week period, you're going to come up with and execute a marketing campaign. So when you say marketing campaign, that doesn't just mean, oh, we're going to make a couple of posters and hang them up in the hall. Okay, that would be one piece of a campaign. But think about Nike shoes. How do people know that Nike shoes even exist, and why would people go out of their way to pay the extra money for them? Or whatever brand. I mean, you think of all the different brands of clothing and things that we deal with on a daily basis. It's the marketing team from that company that makes the people want to spend their money on that thing. In this case, we're not looking for people to spend money. We're looking for people to change their behavior because they buy into your marketing campaign. So first choose what you want to see change in behavior or attitude, and then come up with an entire marketing campaign. Maybe you have videos that we do in the morning announcements. Maybe you have posters in the hall. Maybe you have flyers that you hand out. Maybe you have stickers that you get made. I don't know. Go wherever you want to go with it. But you have to be able to ask yourself along the way, who is my target audience? In this case, it's the students here in the junior high. How do I reach them? The nice thing is you're experts because you're one of them. So if I wanted to get to you at a heart level so that you change behavior, how would I go about doing that, right? Is there a spokesman that you have? Is there a consistent series of posters, commercials, whatever you want to do? It's really up to you. But I want you to work out as a group and identify what are the most effective ways that we can get to them. And in the time that you have remaining, what does that actually look like? If you decide you're going to make posters, fantastic, they're not going to be get out a paintbrush and paint a poster and hang it up. They're going to be get onto Canva and create a professional level of poster, have them printed off so that they look professional, and hang them in strategic points in the school where you know that they will actually be seen and make a difference, right? You get the idea. So I really need you to work together as a group and push each other hard to think this through. What would it take to change the behavior and or attitude of students in the junior high, and how do you actually implement that? Keep me in the loop as you go along. I want to know what you're doing with it, and I want to know where you're headed so I can push back on it a little bit to cause you to think through all of the different steps and maybe help you brainstorm some different ways to go about it. This should be one of the funnest projects that you'll ever do because you're going to see the results. You'll know if it's working because you're going to hear people talking about it, and how they talk about it kind of depends on how you implement the plan, right? Good luck. Have fun with this project. This is your ultimate challenge in using communication to change the world around you. Go after it.